Whew. Okay, breathe. Guys, I know some of you might want to shoot me, you might want to see, I'm guilty, okay? Whatever it is, I'm guilty, right? I'm sorry for zoning out on you guys the way I did. I mean, I've been away from YouTube for a little over 9 months, and from the title of this video, to be honest, you should know what I'm talking about and why I've been away from YouTube. But first off, I want to appreciate people who reached out to me. See, I'm so grateful for a lot of people. I'm grateful for my community, and I just really love you guys. A lot of people reached out to me. You know, some people suspected I was pregnant. See, I'm Nigerian, okay? I'm Nigerian. I'm an Igbo girl, right? And I'm not judging people who come out with their pregnancies, but see, me, at that point, I knew that I could not, right? I could not because I'm Nigerian, right? And we believe, okay, when you come out with your pregnancy, this will happen. Even though I don't really believe in all of that, but for some reasons, I just wanted to be discreet about mine. And for some other reasons, I was just going through the worst pregnancy symptoms. So I wasn't even in the mood. I went off social media for a really long time. I think I became like socially active again towards the end of my pregnancy. But anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be saying this after like 10 to 11 months thereabout. I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys, and I know you missed me too. So in this video, I'm definitely going to be taking you guys through my pregnancy journey, my delivery journey. If you're new to my channel, I live in the UK with my husband. I just had my baby, and yeah, let's just get right into it. I took in May. My husband and I have been married we got married in 2021, 30th of April 2021. We relocated at the end of 2022 basically. So when my husband and I got married, to be very honest, we're one of those couples who said, okay, let's stay for like a year and then we can start trying, of which we actually did because we were already married for a year. But right when we got married, we're still in Nigeria. So when we got to the UK, we still decided to, go a step further and say, you know what, let's chill till like another year. Like, let's wait till I'm done with school because I'm actually doing my master's. I just finished. So let's wait till I'm done with school and then we can start trying. That was the plan. Okay, that was the plan. And guys, man proposes and God actually disposes, okay? Because that was not how this whole thing went. It wasn't how it went. In May, I found out that I missed my period. We checked and I found out I was pregnant. And it was mixed feelings. I told my husband about the result of the pregnancy, and he was super excited, even more excited than I was. And I told him, I'm like, are you not scared? Like, I'm scared. I don't know. Am I ready to have a baby? Are we ready? Like, we just moved to the UK. A lot of things were on the table. A lot of things were on our plates. If you are someone who has, relocated before, or if you're someone who has you should know how all these things work. Like, you want to first settle in and everything. So I was a bit scared, but my husband was just for some reasons happy, like really, really happy about it. His happiness made me happy. His joy gave me joy. His strength gave me strength. Like, it was basically the reason why I settled down and I'm like, okay, you know what, let's do this. So anyways, we told families, we told friends, and so if you're hearing noises, my baby is here, she's sleeping. So we just decided to let's do this. Why not? So first trimester kicked my ass so badly. I had bad food aversions. I had really bad morning sickness. I wasn't eating. I lost a lot of weight. If you know me, you should know that I'm way bigger than this. Not way bigger than this. What am I saying? I'm currently a size 8, I think, but I used to be like a little over a size 10 small, right? I lost a lot of weight because I was always throwing up. I wasn't eating. Like, it was bad. In my first trimester, throughout my first trimester, I did not cook. Like, I didn't cook. I think I started making my meals in my 5th month of pregnancy. So at first my husband was, you know, being amazing and then trying to do the cooking and everything, but at some point it was very stressful for him because, you know, he had to go to work and all of that. So going to work, coming back, making meals, it was very stressful. We resorted to using a caterer. And if you live in the UK or if you live in the diaspora, you should know how much, you know, using caterers costs. So you can imagine us using a caterer every week because I had to eat and I couldn't make my meals. Fast forward to 2nd trimester, which was my 5th month. I started cooking. I started trying to make my meals little by little, and I started, you know, regaining strength. It wasn't easy, but I started regaining strength. And mind you, all through my pregnancy, I was working. I never stopped working. I think I stopped working in my 29th week, but I'm getting there. That was because I felt really ill. I stopped working all through my I was working all through my pregnancy, so I was just managing myself. It wasn't easy, but yeah, after I started making my meals in my 6th month, I was very strong. At some point, I even forgot I was pregnant. And in all of this, I was still going to school. I was working, I was going to school, and I was pregnant. It was very, I don't know, it was so hectic. It was so hectic. People always tell me, oh, Chama, you're so strong. I know that I'm strong, but I never knew I was this strong. Like, my pregnancy journey opened my eyes to another level of strength that I had, because I never knew that I had such strength in me. Fast forward to my 3rd trimester. At that point, I was, you know, I was happy. I was having my baby. I couldn't wait, you know. We were already buying baby things. We had already started buying baby things from 2nd trimester. But yeah, 3rd trimester, you know, we put in so much work into buying baby stuffs and everything. Also, we had to move houses. So if you notice, if you notice, you can tell, like, we've moved houses, because if you stay in the UK, you cannot have a baby in a 1 room. So my husband and I were staying in a 1 room before we moved, like before we had our baby. But we had to move, right, because of the baby. So yeah, we moved houses, and it was beautiful, right? It was beautiful up until my 29th week. I felt really ill. I came down with, sorry guys, a minute. Okay, so up until my 29th week, I came down with very serious flu and pneumonia. So I was admitted in the hospital for about 2 days, yeah, thereabout, and I was asked to stop work. So that was how I stopped working. I was very glad that I worked all through my pregnancy, because that's the reason why I'm actually being paid now for maternity. Had it been I didn't work all through my pregnancy, the UK government would not pay me for maternity. But currently, I'm on maternity pay for 9 to 10 months, so that's very amazing. Just want to chip that in. So yeah, in January, my EDD was February 16th, yeah. However, I was 37 weeks in January. I was fed up at that point, and I was, you know, thinking, you know, I was watching a lot of videos, and I used to see people having their babies at 37 weeks, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like, anytime my mother-in-law calls, I'm always telling her, Mom, I'm done. Like, I just want to have this baby. I'm tired. I can't wait to see my baby. I'm just exhausted. But it didn't happen that way. Fast forward to 38 weeks, nothing. And I never even saw my mucus plug. Like, a lot of people will tell you, you see your mucus plug, that's when you know when you give birth. I didn't see any mucus plug. Like, I was always checking it. Whenever I went to have whenever I went to take a pee, I would check, I would not see anything. Like, I was fed up at that point. So I was booked for a membrane sweep. I don't know if you know what that means, but they wanted to disturb my baby so that the labor could start. But somehow I didn't have that done. And then fast forward to 40 weeks, there was still nothing. So I was booked for an induction. And prior to when I was booked for an induction, I had heard people saying stuff about how painful an induction was. So I was legit scared. But you know, when you're in between being scared and you're like, get this baby out of me, so that was the point where I was scared, but at the same time I was like, you know what, I'm done. I want this baby out. So It's a particular day. I was booked for induction on the 22nd of February. However, when I was 40 weeks and about 2 days gone, or 1 day gone, yeah, I think that was on the 17th of February, I noticed that I couldn't feel my baby's movements as I used to. Like, it wasn't because my baby was quite active in the stomach. She was very active. She used to, move a lot and kick a lot. So I could tell when she was sleeping and I could tell when, okay, she's awake. So I just noticed that I wasn't really feeling her movements like before. So I called the hospital and I was told to come in, which I'm going to insert clips of when I went in. I was asked to come in and I was told to come in with my hospital bag, even though it wasn't time for the induction. But they were like, you know what, since you're over 40 weeks, just come in with your hospital bag, just in case like the baby is ready to come. And guys, that was how my husband and I packed our stuff, went to the hospital. They checked baby's heartbeats, which I'm going to insert clips of, and they realized that she was actually okay. However, they told me there's no need to go home, right? There's no point because you already passed your due date. So we're going to move your induction date forward. So my induction was brought forward and I was induced the next day, which was Sunday.
Hi.
Hi. Why is I red?
Is it red?
I don't know.
So I'm at the hospital. I don't know if they can hear me. Let me.
They can hear you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, talk.
So I'm at the hospital and I just kind of felt that my baby wasn't moving as normal. So I called the hospital and yeah, I'm 40 weeks and 1 day. Yeah, so I called the hospital and they're checking baby's heartbeat. Show them, babe. Yeah, that's right. So I was given this to tap whenever I feel baby's heartbeat. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. That's my husband. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
Right, okay, baby. It's good. Lovely. Sorry, sweetheart. Just grab that band. Thank you. Do this one. So the bottom one's baby's heartbeat, and the top one is any tightenings, any pain, sometimes movements, anything like that. Okay.
Okay.
So if you feel any movements from baby, if you could press this black button for me.
Okay.
Yeah? And I'll come back and check on it soon, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you shortly.
All right. Hi guys, so this is 1000 hours later. I have just gotten induced. So they said my cervix was closed and they were going to try, they said they were going to try to break my waters like naturally so that they could see if I could get into labor naturally, but that didn't work out because my cervix is closed. So I had to be induced. I just got induced like a few minutes ago. Haven't started feeling any pains yet, though I was told that the pains will come gradually. So that is status update. They're still checking baby's heartbeat. They've been checking baby's heartbeat like at intervals. Yeah, at intervals. Sorry if this vlog is all over the place because I'm actually having anxiety. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my cool, but I'm very anxious. Yeah, I've been eating too. They've given me food like 3 times today. I've just been eating, but in small quantities because according to them, I will need the strength later. So just thought to pop in here and say hi. My husband is still here with me. Hopefully they let him sleep over. I don't know. Hopefully. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Sorry.
So my lunch is here. I'm so hungry. Let me show them what I'm having. So I'm having mac and cheese, and this is ice cream. This is what I requested because they had already come to take my order before. Yeah, I'm so hungry.
So I was induced on Sunday. Nothing happened. My cervix was very closed. The induction did not work. Well, I think it only took me to 1 centimeter. It didn't work, but mind you, I was in pain, like all through. I was in pain. And don't forget timestamp. I was in the hospital from Saturday. Sunday I was induced. It didn't work. It took me to only 1 centimeter. And then the next day they had to add another level of induction. Like they had to add a higher level of induction. It was crazy. The pain was mad. Like the pain was crazy as hell. So that one was there for like hours. I was in pain and everything. However, they realized that my baby's heart rate was fluctuating. So I was, but at some point it stabilized. So when they checked me, they realized that I was 7 centimeter dilated. So I was moved to the labor room. Yeah, I was moved to the labor room. So when I got to the labor room, they were already like just watching me up until I get to 10 centimeter. They were watching me, but the pain was so much I couldn't bear it. So I had to request for an epidural. I was given an epidural. Shortly after I got the epidural, I don't know if it's because of the epidural I got. I don't know what happened, but my baby's heartbeats like went low. Like they had to press the emergency button, and I had like about 10 to 12 medical practitioners come into my room, and they were like, you know what, we have to have an emergency cesarean section. At the time, to be honest, I wanted to have a natural delivery, but when they told me it was like my baby's life was at risk, I'm like, you know what, let's do this. So I was wheeled into the theater. See, all of these things I'm saying, right? My husband was there, but there was no time to start filming anything. I went to the hospital with the hope that I was going to film all of these things, but there was no time because everything happened fast. My husband was tired, he was confused. I mean, we're first-time parents, so we've never experienced this kind of thing before. So at that time, picking up the phone to vlog was not even the agenda at that time. So I was wheeled into the theater. Sorry, Mama. I was wheeled into the theater, and I was cut open, and my baby was brought out. So this happened on Tuesday. Yeah, I was induced on Sunday, and there was a top-up induction on Monday. My baby came on Tuesday, exactly 11:19, and it was the most beautiful experience. I wish my husband actually recorded that moment, but it was so beautiful. He couldn't record because he was crying. He was crying, I was crying. I mean, it was beautiful. And something happened, like when I was on the theater table, my husband was like right beside me, sitting beside me, holding my hands. And for some reasons, I just wanted to speak to family. Like, I just wanted to talk to family. I kept telling my husband, oh, call this person, let's call this person, you know. Like when they were operating on me, I was telling my husband, I want to talk to this person, I want to talk to this person, I don't know why I was doing that. Like, I don't know why I was doing that, but it was so emotional. It was a very emotional time, and yeah, it was emotional. I don't want to get emotional, but it was emotional. But yeah, when my baby came, it was exciting, and when I saw her, she was just perfect. She was just everything I wanted, you know. full of hair. Yeah, and yeah, that was how I had my baby in the UK. And since then, I've been such a happy mom. I've been such a fulfilled mom. My husband has been so amazing. He's been so supportive. For now, we don't have help. Well, I'm basically bathing my baby by myself. I've never done it before, but I'm winging it. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video to show when I'm bathing my baby. But yeah, I have amazing people in my corner. I have such amazing friends. I have amazing family. My mother-in-law has been the best. She's been the best. She's walked through this journey with us, like right from pregnancy till now. Like, she's been so amazing. God bless her. So I have a girl. I'm a girl mom. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a girl mom. So her full names are Kamara Jasmine Elijiofor. So Kamara, the full name for Kamara is Kamara Nachimdi. Because when I tell people Kamara, they're like, oh, is that an English name? And I'm like, nah, it's not an English name, it's an Igbo name. But most times they don't always know. Like, if you are like, you won't quickly catch that it is an Igbo name, but it's actually an Igbo name. Her name is Kamara. Kamara Nachimdi means let them know my God is alive. Jasmine means gift from God, and her son name is Elijiofor, of course, her father's name. So yeah, she's perfect. She's beautiful. She's everything I want. She turned 1 month 2 days ago, and it's been beautiful. Sometimes overwhelming, but it's been beautiful. I had baby blues. I still have baby blues sometimes, or I think I'm getting over it, to be honest. I think I'm over it, to be honest. However, I still get a little sensitive sometimes. Like, little things make me cry, which is not who I used to be before. But thanks to motherhood, thanks to pregnancy, that's basically it. I'm happy I get to share this story with you guys, even though it didn't come the way I would have wanted it. I mean, I wish I actually filmed an entire process, but I'm just glad I'm having to share this with you guys. And going forward, I will definitely post my videos about how I get to take care of my newborn, like bathing her, you know, basically living my life as a new mom. And I hope you enjoy the series. Yeah, I'm going to make it a series, maybe a motherhood series. That will be all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And let's get to 1,000 subscribers. We're like few hundreds away from 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.